Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on the performance of Elvis Andrus. He does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Shane Green will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams, he's able to get out of it. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
Rajay Davis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tigers. Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And obviously, that includes taking the first 3 games of this series as well. So they're out looking for the sweep here in the finale.
Bouncer down the line. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Right now, he's among the AL leaders in homers, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will need to be careful with.
Ian Kinsler will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, you know, guys, Shin-Soo Choo is really just an average corner outfielder. And at the major league level, that means he's pretty darn good. His offense simply overshadows his defense. That being said, he has the ability to make some jaw-dropping plays, which he's proven to do in the past.
2 down now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Takes this the other way to right. Choo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. After 1, no score. Victor Martinez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Victor Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
No one out now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Alex Avila waits on deck. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That fastball is certainly not overpowering, but it's in the perfect location. When you put a little movement on that thing, that really becomes a great pitch.
Alex Avila will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Cut it! Hold on to it.
Well, just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line, so this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. Rosales relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to baseball on the show from Comerica Park. Anthony goes, digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Anthony. Go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, come on now.
Runs up and gets this one down. Beltre over to his left. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Standing in now, Darryl Stapleton. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 268 the average for him coming in. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Tyler Collins.
Tyler Collins will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, 2 down.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielder has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Center fielder, number 20.
Plays it one here.
On the ground to the left side. And a high throw that time, but fielder's able to go up and get it for the first out.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Ian Kinsler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Swinging a soft liner, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Miguel Cabrera stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lopez on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
A runner on first with 2 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Grounded to the right. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Back now with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian as catcher Alex Avila gets set to start things out here in the Tigers' half of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias stands in.
All right, knock it down, infield.
He's set. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hey, we got no one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike three called. One gone.
Boy, this is exactly where you want to live if you're a pitcher. I mean, just about any pitch breakdown chart you can find will show that hitters have trouble with pitches on the outside corner down at the knees. That's tough.
Into the box now. Anthony goes as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Let's turn it.
And boy, they're
No
really
ball,
giving him
strikes.
fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And if you're looking for reasons why you're in the fifth inning here with no runs, there's a prime example right there. They just cannot resist going after pitches like that one there.
And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number two.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
2 down here.
Darryl Stapleton checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
1-1, here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Collins will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's good.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might...
Here's Rajay Davis now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, we got no outs.
Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Ian Kinsler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
No one out now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left.
There it is. Rolled up.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Come on now.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Victor Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground is short. Underhanded flip. Rosales relay to fielder. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Alex Avila steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
Go out here, huh?
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
It's been a great start for him to this point. Into the 7th inning of work now, and that's just the first walk he's allowed so far. So maybe not a red flag just yet, but it is something worth watching.
Hey, the place at 2. Let's
Jose
roll up,
Iglesias stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Hey, nobody away.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Chu. 1 away.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there, cut.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Anthony goes. We'll have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
From the stretch.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
Hey, we got one out here.
No strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Andrus back to fielder, but it's a bit too late as they just get the 1.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Come on now. Here we go.
Into the box, Darryl Stapleton as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Relay.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting,
Tyler Collins will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Come on now. Gotta hold him here.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
2 down here.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Spencer Patton will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Spencer Patton.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 7-6. So long from Motown.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.